Okay, hopefully everybody can hear me. If you can't, let me know. And we'll go ahead and get started. You ever take a look around and notice something? I noticed this big blank canvas behind me. I think I'm gonna populate it with a couple items next time we stream, liven the space up a little bit. But when I started growing mushrooms, I actually started growing out of little plastic storage totes. The first ones that I actually used were actually shoebox size, and I ended up expanding into larger and larger models. But in any case, container growing has always container growing, monotub growing, using fruiting chambers, it's always been near and dear to my heart and how I've grown up growing mushrooms. So I was very, very excited to get this package from North Spore. Let's go ahead and take a look, see what we got inside. And gotta forgive me. Oh, myself up like that. And we'll put all this together. Can't better. Okay, there we go. Couple last minute adjustments. All right, that's perfect. All right, cool. All right. All right. So yes, we received this package from North Spore. We're gonna go ahead and open it up, take a look inside, and possibly inoculate some things. So first thing you see when we open her up, this handy dandy instruction manual. Couple promotional items inside. Cool instructions. We'll look at those later. Get into the heart of it. Whoa. This is awesome. Shroom Tech all-in-one inject and grow kit. Let's open this up. Let's you know what? Let's do the boomer bin for let's do the boomer bin first and then come back to this. This is awesome though. Another box of goodies. And this is what we were looking forward to the most. This is North Spore's Boomer Bin. This is the lid. You can see it's got pre-drilled holes for filter patches, and these allow for fresh air exchange. Once the filter patches are attached, you have fresh air exchange that's sterile and helps keep the environment on the inside of the container happy and healthy. Something that I noticed right off the bat that I love about this is these little impressions on the inside of the bottom of the container. You can tell that they really put a lot of thought in there because these little impressions on the side, they're very, very, very tough to see. My wife. Hello. We'll do a live take two. But anywho, we got our boomer bin, the lid, pre-drilled holes to allow for fresh air exchange. We have filters. Yes, awesome. Right here. Ooh, we have two different kinds. So we have 2-inch and 1-inch filters to fit over top of these holes, and that will allow for fresh air exchange and sterility on the inside of our container. Put these on the side. We might actually end up putting those on. But yes, something that I noticed right off the bat with the bottom of the container are these little impressions on the bottom. Let's see if we can get, yes, these little raised indentations. And that's really cool because once you put the top of the lid on, it helps keep the lid in place and it keeps the lid from collapsing on into itself. So this keeps everything really sturdy, especially if you want to stack these, which I'm going to end up doing, and uh, keeping things organized in your growing room. But yes, those are super handy for keeping the lid stable and intact. And if you want to stack something on top of it, create a solid base, especially if you want to stack these containers. So we'll open it up. So another thing that I love, the bottom of the container, it's deep. It's got an indentation all the way around the bottom that kind of help with drainage. I love that it's opaque. When you're fruiting mushrooms, you don't want light to hit the sides of your casings if you're going to do casing methods. So this opaque liner, you can just dump your bulk substrate right in here, let it incubate and fruit directly from the base of this container. So very well done, very well designed with these indentations. Flip this guy back over. Button her up. Oh, wow, that's really cool. Um, it actually took me a second to figure out the locking mechanism because it actually locks really securely. This is a good container. I'm excited. We're gonna put this right to use. Um, they've got some other stuff in here that I pulled out. We'll put this, well, actually, let it sit right there. This. We'll leave this right here in the background. Um, yeah, I may actually put the filter patches on this and get this thing started. As I'm looking at everything we've got here, um, hmm, yes, we might actually get another grow started right here and do it live. This is awesome. Shroom Tech Injecting Grow Kit. We are opening this up immediately. And first thing you see is the inject and grow vial. Now, what you do, well, we'll hold off on it. The best part about this inject and grow kit is it is all in one. The inject and grow kit comes with a proprietary formula, all kinds of goodies. It's manure based and has all kinds of stuff in here. I see millet. It's got core in there for sure. So What you do is you inject your syringe directly into the injection port, and you can leave this whole block alone to colonize. And once it's colonized, you can actually fruit directly from the block. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to take advantage of what this comes with. What this inject and grow kit also comes with is this Piopino spore syringe, liquid culture, or excuse me, this Piopino liquid culture. So what we are going to do, and what I'm actually really excited to do, if you inject this directly into this bag, it's we won't talk about that. Long story short, what we're gonna do is I'm actually going to expand this liquid culture into this solution, which the inject and grow kit came with. And we will go ahead and get that started growing. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to expand it into more liquid culture. So I'm going to couple this with some other work that I've got going on behind the scenes. And you guys are going to get a cool look at kind of how you get these things started, I guess live. Yeah, I'll do live. So we're gonna put this off to the side and we'll go over this again once we get it. But this is awesome. We're gonna get that set up. But we almost ended up. It's this. What came with our Boomr bin is also the C.V.G kit, which includes a grain bag. This is millet and wheat berries. Very good. We're also going to use this Piopino spore syringe to inoculate these. And it includes 2 bags of their C.V.G. Or North Spore's C.V.G. Substrate. C.V.G. stands for cocoa, vermiculite, and gypsum. So they've got their own proprietary mix. I'm excited to take a look at those and see how they perform. What you do with those, once this is fully colonized, you will line, we'll wait for the sirens to pass. Once this is fully colonized, we line the bottom of the container with the fully colonized, hopefully fully colonized Piopino. Then we put some of this over top of it, some of their C.V.G. mix. And once that colonizes in, say, a week, usually a week to 10 days, you can initiate fruiting conditions. And again, very, very excited to get this going. Um, they also included a, what is this? Ooh, they included a brick of cord. This is awesome. This is very, very useful. We can use this for all sorts of things, actually. So we're going to put this off to the side. So, so here's another look at everything we got here, everything that we're going to be working with. The Boomr bin. Got the Shroom Tech all-in-one grow kit. Great. Unique proprietary substrate. We have our vial of liquid to expand our liquid culture into. Have a bag of millet grain, sterilized, ready to go, injection port ready, and 2 bags of C.V.G. mix to be used as substrate, to be used as casing, to be used as whatever we may need. Now,